Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with your fire weather outlook for day 1. We have 2 areas where we have an elevated fire risk today that encompasses eastern Nevada, southeastern California, northwestern Arizona, much of Utah, and west central Colorado. And the second elevated fire risk today encompasses east central Idaho and southwestern Montana. So now areas in the red circled area are in a risk for scattered dry thunderstorms today. Dry thunderstorms are thunderstorms, that occur without any precipitation because the air is dry and it evaporates. The rain evaporates before reaching the ground. Okay? And you're just left with thunder and lightning at that point. And any dry lightning strikes can cause a fire, okay? So the area for scattered dry thunderstorms today encompass northeastern Nevada, north central Utah, southeastern Idaho, and southwestern Wyoming. Cities in the scattered dry thunderstorm risk today include Salt Lake City, Utah, West Valley City, Utah, Provo, Utah, West Jordan, Utah, and Orem, Utah. Okay? So, anyway, and we have a risk for isolated dry thunderstorms today in the brown circled area, encompassing parts of central, north central, and east central Nevada, parts of Utah, parts of western Colorado, much of Wyoming, parts of Idaho, and south central Montana. For that isolated risk for dry thunderstorms. So, anyway, in synopsis, dry thunderstorms will be the primary fire weather concern for today across the northeastern Great Basin, though warm, dry, and windy conditions will likely develop across parts of the Great Basin and northern Rockies. A slight uptick in fire activity over the past 24 hours across the Great Basin and northern Rockies confirms that receptive fuels remain in place across much of the region. So that is your fire weather risk for today. So there's really no need to go any further on that. But anyway, stay safe in these areas today. Be sure to gather supplies. If I were you, I would gather supplies immediately. I will put together supplies in a container in the event they need to evacuate on a moment's notice. Gather supplies such as food, water, clothing, toiletries, medical supplies, a flashlight, first aid kit, extra batteries, a cell phone, phone chargers, and a battery-powered radio for your journey. And I think I mentioned pack batteries too. In the event they need, if I were you again, I would put those supplies together like right now, in the event that you need to evacuate on a moment's notice. And try to map out your evacuation plan should it be necessary to do it on a moment's notice. So anyway, also please avoid outdoor burning in these areas today because, with the dry ground, one little spark is all it takes for it to go up in flames and spread very quickly. Alright? Do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Okay? Because 1, that's littering. 2, one little spark can cause a fire. So do not throw, I repeat, do not throw cigarettes on the ground, whether or not they're lit. Okay? And make sure your cigarette is fully out before you throw it away because that too could cause a fire. So, stay safe in these areas, and my day one severe weather outlook will come out very soon. So stay tuned. Actually, let's do the severe weather risk like right now. All right, because there's really only a small area for severe today. So we have a slight risk for severe weather today, encompassing eastern North Dakota, far northeastern South Dakota, and northwestern Minnesota. Cities in today's slate include Fargo, North Dakota, Grand Forks, North Dakota, Moorhead, Minnesota, West Fargo, North Dakota, and Jamestown, North Dakota. We have a marginal today covering northeastern Colorado, parts of western Nebraska, much of South Dakota, central North Dakota, most of Minnesota, and far west central Wisconsin. Cities in today's marginal include Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Bloomington, Minnesota, Plymouth, Minnesota, and Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Going to the tornado threat for today, there is a 2% chance of an isolated tornado today, encompassing eastern North Dakota, far northeastern South Dakota, and northwestern Minnesota. Cities in the 2% tornado risk area today include Fargo, North Dakota, Grand Forks, North Dakota, Moorhead, Minnesota, West Fargo, North Dakota, and Jamestown, North Dakota. Going to the wind threat, there is a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today that encompasses eastern North Dakota, far northeastern South Dakota, and northwestern Minnesota. The 15% wind risk area today includes Fargo, North Dakota, Grand Forks, North Dakota, Moorhead, Minnesota, West Fargo, North Dakota, and Jamestown, North Dakota. And we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today, encompassing northeastern Colorado, western Nebraska, parts of South Dakota, central North Dakota, most of Minnesota, and far northwestern Wisconsin. The 5% wind risk today covers Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Bloomington, Minnesota, Plymouth, Minnesota, and Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Now to today's hail threat. There is a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today, encompassing eastern North Dakota, far northeastern South Dakota, and northwest Minnesota. Now, if you look at the black dashed area, the black dashed area encompasses the entirety of the 15% hail risk. The black dashed area is the highest potential for hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger today. Cities in both the slight and the black dashed area today includes Fargo, North Dakota, Grand Forks, North Dakota, Moorhead, Minnesota, Fargo, North Dakota, and Jamestown, North Dakota. Alright, and again, the black dash is the highest potential for 2 inch in diameter hail or larger today. These cities are for both the slight risk, for the 15% hail risk and the black dashed, because the entirety of the 15% is covered in black lines, the black dashed area, I should say. And there's a 5% hail risk today covering northeastern Colorado, western Nebraska, parts of South Dakota, central and far southeastern North Dakota, most of Minnesota, and a tiny bit of northwest Wisconsin. The 5% hail risk today includes Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Bloomington, Minnesota, Plymouth, Minnesota, and Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. So, in summary, thunderstorms capable of producing large hail and severe wind gusts may occur this afternoon into tonight across parts of the northern and central plains and upper Mississippi Valley. So, that's the day one outlook. So, anyway, stay safe in the affected areas today, and my day 2 outlook will come out this afternoon. Take care.